Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back. We're going to take another look here at Pepe, see what's going on. It's pretty much doing what we expected it to do, within reason, of course. So if you caught yesterday's video, just a quick heads up, I did put out, obviously, a update, detailed analysis, but also sent this out on my Twitter here, of course, where we have the potential playout chart, and it is doing quite close to what we expected. So we can kind of see it didn't come down as low as we thought it would, based on the simple fact that it didn't need to bounce off that ascending trend line. It bounced off of support instead. Now we have this ascending trend line and support. There's a great chance we're going to probably see the price continue upwards from here. So really cool stuff there. So if you're new to the channel, keep in mind I'm not a financial advisor, just love teaching people to trade. I really hope you can learn something here today. If so, consider becoming a community member, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards, but otherwise I hope that you are educated here. So let's see here. What's going to happen next with Pepe? Bad boy, this little bad little froggy here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a few things. First of all, the 4-hour time frame. We don't have enough data to go to the daily really to catch any kind of significant trends yet. So 4 hours is kind of like the best time frame we can look for. But what I want to just reaffirm here is that we do have a support level still maintaining itself at 50 on the RSI. Okay, so that's kind of reaffirming the fact that this level here at about 25,500 or 25.5 is effectively a support level. We saw that hold true on the hourly. We'll look at it again here in just a moment. That is a very positive sign. Disadvantageous, again, this isn't completely a problem yet. Just know that we are losing momentum to the upside here, so the price doesn't continue to bounce like we hope it does and continue to make higher highs, then this convergence will start to diverge and we'll need to worry about that later. For now, we're a few hours or even days away from worrying about that for the moment, so not super concerned there. We do have the 20 and the 50-day simple moving average here. The 50 is working concurrent with the price action, so it's pretty much trending right there with it. Likely holding it as a support, because if you can kind of see this here a little bit closer, you can see it's running right through there and it's trying to bounce off of that, but it's hard to say just yet if it's going to. But notoriously, the 50-day simple moving average on the 4-hour is a pretty good support level. So if we can close above that, it'd be great. Concurrent with 50 above on the RSI, we'd have 2 out of 3 very beneficial qualifying factors in the 4-hour time frame. All right, so taking a look at the 1 hour, this is the kind of where the special stuff comes in here. In other words, we can see a little bit more definitively that support level at 25.5. You can see somewhat of a resistance at 27.7. However, it broke above that, reaffirming itself as a new resistance. So basically it's testing that resistance level one time already, and therefore the next time it retests it, there's a good chance it'll break and retest it basically as a support level and continue from there. We see this all the time with price discovery. We're not there yet, of course, because we're obviously not in new all-time high category, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm getting at here is the price action coming up like this. There's a great chance that once it breaks through that resistance level like it did previously, it'll retest it as a support and then continue continue higher as a result of retesting that lower point. Okay, so again, really cool stuff there for Pepe as well. I really like that. So honestly, the 4-hour looks pretty decent. The 1 hour so far looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else we can kind of extract here. We're above the cloud, which is fantastic. Lagging span soon intersected the price action, so this does kind of imply that if you have a long position open, you may want to consider taking profits because it could continue further down. There's no guarantee it's going to bounce right here, but the key factor here is that it is holding above the support level as it did previously, and we have this ascending trend giving us higher lows. So higher lows will consistently give you higher highs if it continues, right? And higher lows are the first thing you want to look for in a trend reversal, which we've already identified in yesterday's video. So, long story short here, there's a greater chance of probability of the price going up than it would be coming down from here, and there's a good chance that this level at 25.5 will hold. So either add to your position or consider a long position now would make sense considering the trend that we're in right now, okay? It's not really a lot of disadvantageous news here. I mean, we're holding above support on all time frames so far, and that's pretty much what we have so far, right? Normally we'd look at the daily and kind of get an expectation of the overall trend, but there's nothing like that going on right now because obviously we don't have enough data, right? So we can only use what we got in front of us. That said, Ichimoku Cloud looks great. Let's see if there's anything else on TD Sequential that can tell us anything. We did come up to a 9 previously, had a nice little reset and a bounce. And when we covered yesterday's video, we were getting at the overextended mark. And then of course the price comes up, rejection, right back down to an 8. So the fact that we're at an 8 right now also reaffirms the fact that we have only one more hour of downside before the next leg up as a strong likelihood. Because if you can see here, anytime we hit a 9, the price will turn itself around. That's pretty much what TD Sequential is all about. Takes the 4th previous candlestick and counts up to a 9. Once you hit a 9, the price typically reverses itself. So we're looking pretty much primed and ready to go for a good long position. And I think we're really in good shape here. So again, fantastic news here. If you want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is a site. Help us also grow our Twitter community here so we can kind of get where we need to go and just continue to get you the information that you need. We got a lot of good technical and fundamental data here. Help us grow that. And of course, our YouTube channel as well. Like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. But your help goes a long way because we do like to, enjoy the good stuff, right? And as I think you would too. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.